Students, today we'll begin with this construction and working. Students, will begin with construction and working of cyclotron. Okay, a very important device which is used to accelerate charged particles, provide them with very high energies, so high energies that they can be used to study the structure of nucleus. Forget about atom, structure of nucleus. Okay, so what is cyclotron? It is an accelerated or we'll put it like this, it is a charged particle accelerator, means which increases the speed of charged particles. ठीक है, point number 1. Point number 2, what is the construction part here? Please concentrate well. I'll teach you complete part of cyclotron today. This is the construction part of cyclotron, which consists of two D-shaped, alphabetical letter D-shaped semi-circular hollow metal boxes, and they are called Ds, which are here indicated by D1 and D2. Okay, so it consists of what? It consists of two semi-circular hollow metal boxes, D1 and D2, which are called Ds, and they are separated by a suitable gap. An alternating current source which provides electric field. Alternating current source म्हणजे जे आपली सप्लाय असते ती. Alternating current source is connected in the gap between the two Ds. ठीक है, one is this. This is the target. This is the target and this is the tiny window here. Now what is done? Concentrate. So what is the construction part? It consists of two semicircular hollow metal boxes, D1 and D2, called Ds. The gap between them is connected to a very high volt electric supply, which provides a high voltage of 10,000 volts. It's an oscillating electric supply. There's a tiny window provided at the other end, and through that tiny window the positively charged ions come out and they strike against the target, and that is why we can produce various radioactive isotopes. We can utilize it to study even the nuclear structure. ठीक है, point number 1. Point number 2, in the plane perpendicular, which I can't show here, in the plane of the Ds, electric field, oscillating electric field is applied, which has a very high voltage of 10,000 volts, and perpendicular to the Ds, it's like this, students. हे 3-dimensional घेऊ शकता तुम्ही असं. Okay, and perpendicular to the plane of the Ds, the electromagnet is placed. This is electric field, and this is exactly perpendicular, which I can't show here. Perpendicular to the plane of the Ds is म्हणजे electric field is in the plane of the Ds. Electromagnet, which is a magnetic field which provides magnetic field, is perpendicular to the plane of the Ds. This is the north pole and this is the south pole. Are you okay? Electromagnet is also very strong magnetic field which provides a magnetic field of round about 10⁴ Gauss किंवा आपण म्हणूया 1 Tesla. Very high magnetic field आहे ते. Okay, so the Ds are applied upon by two types of fields: oscillating electric field in the plane, which provides a very high voltage of 10,000 volts, and magnetic field perpendicular to the plane of the Ds, which provides a very strong magnetic field of the order of 1 Tesla. Beginning, what are going to do here? A source of positive ions, by means of a source, positive ions are introduced in the gap between the two Ds. The electric field provided is alternating. बोले तो क्या? The positive ions, is alternating means in one cycle, एका cycle मध्ये D1 will behave positive, D2 negative. In the next cycle, D1 negative, D2 positive, and so on. This is called alternating field. Means after every half cycle, we'll put it like this. After every half cycle, ही half cycle झाली मुलांनो. D1 is positive, D2 is negative. Next half cycle, D1 is negative, D2 is positive. Again half cycle, continue. म्हणजे alternating electric field is applied which whose polarities change continuously. At one point D1 is positive, then D2 is negative. Half cycle झाली की D1 again becomes negative, D2 becomes positive, and so on. Now positive ions are introduced in the gap between the two Ds. Positive charges are introduced. Positive charges are introduced in the gap between the two Ds. These positive charges, being positively charged, get attracted towards the negative D. Consider, let us say D2 is negative. The positive charges are pulled towards D2. Because of this magnetic field here, the positive charges trace a semicircular path. Semicircular path. When they cover the semicircular path inside D2 and reach the gap between D1 and D2, at that same point, D1 becomes negative, D2 becomes positive. Half cycle complete झाली. Okay. D1 becomes negative means they trace a semicircular, they get attracted to D1 and trace a semicircular path of still larger radius, students. Trace a semicircular path of still larger radius. Now you may ask me, how is that they trace a larger radius? It's because of the application of this magnetic field. Magnetic field is the one which makes the charged particle travel in a circular path, and electric field is the one which gives them the energy. Every time they trace a circular path, it gives them the energy increases. The increase in the energy is provided by the electric field, and following a circular path of larger and larger radius, each time they gain higher and higher energy, and they come out of this typical window here. They come out of the typical window and strike against the target, which may be a radioactive nucleus, which may be anything. Okay, they are used in the treatment of tumors also, students. That's it. That is the working here. Okay, so what we are going to do here, positive ions are introduced in the gap between D1 and D2. Let at one instant D2 be negative, D1 be positive. Positive ions being positively charged get attracted to D2. Trace a semicircular path inside D2 because of the magnetic field. Once they reach the gap, at that junction, D1 becomes negative. They trace a semicircular path inside D1 also, but of larger radius, like this. Why? Because every time the electric field provides them with energy. Now we'll apply the cyclotron formula and we'll see what amount of energy do they gain. Now, from the cyclotron formula, Mulano, you have already discussed. We have mv is equal to qbr. Mass of the positive ion, v velocity, charge, magnetic field, radius. Because of the magnetic field only they trace a circular path. Come on. Therefore, what is v equal to, students? qbr upon m. What is v? qbr upon m. Okay. Now, time period required to complete the semicircular path is circumference. What is time equal to? Distance upon velocity. Therefore, time period at t is equal to 2 pi r divided by v. V is what? qbr upon m. Cancel, cancel. Therefore, what is your t? m को ऊपर भेजो. 2 pi m divided by q into b. This is the expression for time period. What is frequency? reciprocal of the time period. What is time period here? 2 pi m upon qb. Therefore, reciprocated qb upon 2 pi m is the expression for frequency. Frequency of the positive ions or positive charges which are introduced in the gap between the two Ds. झालं, frequency झाली. Now, cyclotron formula, mv is equal to qbr. Therefore, v is equal to qbr upon m. The kinetic energy of the charged particle increases each time due to electric field, and that is why they trace circular path of larger and larger radius. The kinetic energy is given by half mv square. That is half m v square q square b square r square upon m square. m cancels. Therefore, kinetic energy कितना हो गया? b square q square r square upon 2m. With this kinetic energy, the charged particle gain this such a high kinetic energy that they can even break up the nucleus. That's it. Are you clear here? Clear with my concepts? Is it fine with you?